Just finished reading The Winner's Brain. I am fascinated by all things brain, all things mindset, and so I just wanted to share some of the strategies that I learned in the book. He actually outlines 8 strategies, but for the sake of time, I want to share 3 of the 8 strategies that he shares that great minds use for success. And the first one is motivation. And I found this interesting that it turns out that the science has proven that motivation has a 3-phase process in our brains. The first phase is what's called mapping. And that's where the mind, we give the mind a target, that's where the mind settles in on the best pathway to reach that goal. It's similar to when we get in our car and we're going someplace new and we put the final destination in. Turns out our brains work very similarly. The second phase to this process of motivation in the brain is what's called revving. And that's when the dopamine kicks in and we get that excitement that we're ready to get it going. And then the third is what's called the drive. And that's where the rubber meets the road, where the actual action takes place. Now, the other thing that I thought was really interesting was the discussion about emotional adaptability. And it turns out changing from good or bad emotions or using the label of good or bad is not as helpful as shifting to a helpful or not helpful emotion. And in the book, The Winner's Brain again, he goes on to talk about how anger may not necessarily be a bad emotion. It's just how helpful or unhelpful it will be depending on how you use it. And then the last thing I wanted to share, he talked about brain care and the fact that what's good for the body is good for the brain. So getting adequate exercise, at least 30 minutes, 3 times a week to make sure the brain is well oxygenated, adequate sleep, and adequate food. And the tip for actually helping the brain care to elevate our brain care, he talked about meditation. And so, implementing meditation as a part of your daily practice will help you get on the pathway to using some of the strategies that the great minds use for success. So, again, the book is called The Winner's Brain by Mark Fisk. Now, if you're like me and you love to read, but you're also very busy, then I want to provide a resource. I have partnered with this executive reader summary company called Read It For Me, and I'm going to put the link below to share this with you because investing is so important as a leader. Leaders are readers. So I hope you have enjoyed this. Leave me some feedback. Let me know, have you read the book, The Winner's Brain? Are you going to get it? And make sure you click on the link below to look at the Read It For Me partnership that I would love to share with you if you share your love of reading and learning and expanding your knowledge. Have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Okay, bye.